Hello everyone, my name is Gina and I would like to officially welcome you to Season Beauties. If this is your first time visiting with us on today, welcome. If you are returning, thank you so very much. Your girl really does appreciate it and welcome back. Either way, if you're currently not subscribed, you know what to do. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. Become a part of the Season Beauties family. We'd be more than happy to have you. And there is more than enough room on this family tree just for you. Now, our video on today, as you saw in the title, I had an appointment, so I figure this would be a good time to do a try-on review and first impressions of some items. So what I chose was the BOXYCHARM base and premium boxes for the month of February. These were the Be My GLAM-ENTINE, okay? So I pulled out some items to use and let's just talk about them. And you let me know if you've tried any of these items. Let me know down below. And if you are considering trying them, let me know, okay? So let's start off at the base, all right? So in the base box, the first thing that I tried today was the Belly Balm. And this one is the Pineapple Lip Scrub. Now, let me tell you something. I love Bowie's lip scrubs anyway, but this one right here, the smell is amazing. It has lots and lots of granules in it, okay? And it was amazing to use. It wasn't real, as a matter of fact, it wasn't sticky at all. You could really feel it doing what it was supposed to do. Now the price of it was $23, not too bad, especially because it worked. Now anytime it's working, that is amazing. So this was the first one, and will I use it again? Absolutely. Did I love what it did? Absolutely, because I'm going to tell you, I'll jump the gun a little bit and we'll go to the lips, okay? Now, of course, my lip liner that I used on the outer part of my lips was my Juvia's Place, but this lip liner right here by Beauty with the name I'm not saying, I'm just going to tell you it's the lip liner. It was $18, and that's what I used to fill in and get the inner color on my lips. Used it all over. I do like the way it turned out. I did pops, and then I kind of just dabbed a little bit of the Fenty Diamond Milk on it, okay? Okay, and that is how we were able to reach this. Now, why did I jump the gun? Because I wanted to tell you, my lips really felt smooth and silky, and this went on very, very nicely. Sometimes lip liners tug when you try to use them as an all-over lip color, but that was not the case with it on today. So that's the only reason we jumped that far ahead, okay? So then, my foundation, I'm really feeling this Bite Beauty, okay? And this was not in this box, it was in another box, but I am really feeling this. The only thing is I just wish it was just a little lighter because it is a little dark for my complexion. But this right here, definitely love her. Full coverage. Yes, okay, so moving right along to another product that was in our February box, Moonlit Makeup, okay, and this was our eyeshadow primer. Now, I wasn't too sure if Primed for the Night was going to be a favorite for me. And as it stands right now, I don't know as of yet, because I need to see what the staying power is. You know, does it help keep the eyeshadow from creasing? And, you know, is it doing more than what other eyeshadow primers that I have grown to love have done? I'm not sure yet, but we'll just wait it out and see. But so far, so good. Now, I do like the fact that even though it's in this container, believe it or not, when I put it on, it was cooling. Don't know if it was supposed to be that way, if it just so happens that my office is, you know, the temperature in the office is a little cooler or what. But whatever it was, I like that cooling sensation, and it was just a little more liquidy than I would have liked for it to be. But like I said, we'll see what happens, you know, with it. We'll see how long it lasts. Okay, so then, and that was the Moonlit Makeup Prime for the Night Eyeshadow Primer, and the manufacturer suggested retail price for that one was $18. Okay, now the next item, all right, my concealer. This I received in something else, but I did not do a review with this, but they're sister companies now. So I used the Huda concealer, okay, and this one is the high coverage creamy concealer, and it's the Overachievers concealer. The shade that I have is Peanut Butter, okay. Now, I have to tell you something. I love this. I love this. I love this. Now, I really like this applicator because it's steel, so it's very cooling to the touch too. And when you use items that are cooling, it takes puffiness away if you do indeed have puffiness in your eye. But it felt nice to go on, and a little bit goes a very long way. So I used that. So then let's talk about this eyeshadow. The eyeshadow that we received in our premium box was by Huda Beauty. Hence the reason why it was easy to reach for the Huda concealer. And this gorgeous palette right here is what I used, okay? And this is the Mercury Retrograde Huda palette. Boy, this thing is beautiful. It does have a full-size mirror, which, and by that I mean it's the full length of the palette, okay? So this is what I use. This is the only eyeshadow palette that I used today. Okay, so the shades that I did use today were Vortex, Hotness, Karma, let's see what else, Mercury, and Mercury, Haze, and Nebula. This is Mercury, this is Haze, and this one is Nebula. Those were the shades that I used. It's Huda. Huda's palettes are amazing, so that's as far as I'm going with that. Love, love, love it. And of course, I'll put a picture up here of me without my glasses so you can see exactly what the eye look really looks like, okay? Then that palette was $67, okay? Then I used the Illamasqua Hydra Setting Spray, okay? This one is $26. it smells fantastic. And it's not instantly transferring over to my fingers just by touching it. But this is fantastic. This is really fantastic. And this is a 3.3 fluid ounce size. $26. Love, love, love it. Okay. Now, the next item, you won't get to see me use it because when I take my makeup off, I'm actually going to try this again. Now, you've already seen this in action because I couldn't help myself when we did the unboxing. And this was really, really pretty good. It was really pretty good. I was very surprised because of the directions, what it said. And I'm just going on about, didn't even tell you what it was. But this is the Beauty Makeup Melt. It was great. I'm just telling you the truth. It was great. So I'm hoping tonight when I take this off, it's gonna work just as good. Okay, just now I'll tell you this. The next time I do this, we'll just talk about the items that were in the box, and then we'll talk about extras that didn't come in the box that I did use. Now, I received the Bare Minerals Mineral Veil. This is the original one, and I received this from Influencer. And I decided I was going to try it out today. And, well, again, because I did try it for a review a while ago. But I never really talked about it with y'all. So this one is the original Mineral Veil Pressed Setting Powder. And it's in the shade Translucent, of course. I like this stuff. I really like this. I really, really like this. And the only thing that I would have done different is I would have purchased it in my shade, not translucent. But it's no flashback because I did take pictures so that I could show you what the eye look is like. And there were no flashbacks. Okay, so that I did like. I did like that very, very much. So I used this one all around the perimeter of my face, but I used the Mineral Veil under my eyes, okay, to set my concealer in place. Yes, yes, and yes. Okay, we'll definitely use these again. We'll continue to use them. So just in case you couldn't tell, I really did like them, okay? So let me know what your thoughts are, you know, about this look. It's holding up pretty well, but I'm sure I will edit this and it will be ready to go up before I actually have a chance to let you know. Well, you already know about the Beauty. You already know about this. So there's one other item that I did use, okay? And this one was in the base box. And it's the Ace Beauty Glow Essentials Highlighter Palette. This was really, really nice. It was really nice to work with, okay? The highlighter wasn't overpowering. Now, I just put my finger in it. Now, I'm a little upset because I should have used this shade. You know what? Where's my brush? I did not put a whole lot on, but boy, I just like what I just saw. This is that palette. Okay, now the shade that I used was this one because it had that kind of iridescent look to it and it kind of gave off some purple. But just now, I touched this one. Ooh, look at that. That's gorgeous. How about that? Okay. So you saw it in action. What are your thoughts? That's this right here. It was just barely a tap. This thing would last forever because I barely tapped it and put it on, and that is pretty shimmery. That's a nice highlight. Okay, very nice. Very nice highlight. Okay, so that was the last item that I used, and the manufacturer's suggested retail price on that one was $40. Okay, so if you've tried any of these things, if you're considering trying them, let me know. I would love to hear how you used it and what your thoughts were on those products. Okay, so I thank you so very much for choosing to spend time with me on today as we did our try on, gave our first impression, and now we are reviewing these products. Okay, now remember, regardless of the season that you are in, you will always be a seasoned beauty. Until next time.